Hello, everybody. I'm Renee Varnadore, and this is Soul Portal Journeys. And today is the big day, January 20th. Pluto is going in to Aquarius in about an hour and a half. It's 3:30 Pacific time for me right now. So I'm excited, and I want to show you what already amazing magical things have happened today. And so, of course, I made a little presentation, okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and let you know where everything is happening. So this is today, da-dun, da-dun, and I woke up at 5:44 this morning when this happened, okay? The sun was conjunct Pluto in Capricorn at 29 degrees, 59 degrees, which is the absolute last degree, last minutes, okay, of the sign of Capricorn. So the sun and Pluto coming together, they've came together every time the sun moved around Capricorn, okay? So they've been getting together for 15 years here with Pluto and Capricorn. And what happens every time that happens is that the sun is lighting up and really showing us the planet that it's lighting up. So like on August 13th, it had a conjunction called the Cazimi on Venus, and that really showed us this Venus, the goddess. But here we're showing Pluto, the transformer, when the sun Cazimi'd Pluto. And I woke up feeling this intense light just throughout my whole body. Now I'm used to feeling light come in here, and I used to complain about it, and I'm feel light in my heart. And then I'm on, okay, yeah, that should be happening. My heart is unfolding, and I want to see within my heart. I want to see with the eye of my heart. But here, Pluto and Capricorn, in the last degree where Pluto is finishing up its work of transformation in our sign of Earth mastery. And I just was like, had this huge sense of completion moment in all of the work that I was doing in Capricorn, because Capricorn happens to be in my 12th house, where the job is to make the unconscious conscious. So your Pluto might have been in a different house, but everybody's Pluto has been in Capricorn for 15 years. Wow. So you may have figure out, I'm in the Pacific Standard Time, so figure out your time zone. Were you aware? Did you wake up when Pluto and the sun Cazimi'd? So that's exciting. Beautiful sense of completion and a feeling of just knowing that I released and feel so much lighter all of this work that I had been doing over the last, well, I didn't know what the heck I was doing the first 7 years, but after I got the hang of it and went, ooh, then I started actually consciously doing the work of Pluto and Capricorn. So it was transformational, actually. The next one was the sun conjunct Al-Adfar. Now, Al-Adfar is a star, and it is a star with a degree of 0 degrees 22 Aquarius. I didn't write Aquarius, but it is Aquarius, right? So that happened at 2:46. So that happened about 45 minutes ago or 40 minutes ago. So you may have felt that. And what I was feeling at that time was this sense of 0 degrees Aquarian star, and the sun right on it was really showing me, yes, this is the Genesis moment. So we had the completion moment with Pluto and the sun. And now we're having the Genesis moment as the sun conjuncts this star Aldebaran that Pluto is going to be conjunct in February. And I'm planning on creating a video on that day to just get more of a feel for this beautiful star. So I feel like I'm standing in the threshold, looking at the entire year of Pluto going back and forth in Aquarius. He's only gonna go 2 degrees. He's gonna go all the way in. He's gonna pass this star, and Altar, and get to Altar at 2 degrees 6 minutes, and then turn around and go back into Capricorn for like 6 weeks, and then come back. He's gonna hit this one again, and this one he's not gonna hit again until 2025. So all of these stars are helper stars to help us get a jump on. I don't want to lose 7 years this time trying to figure out what's going on with Pluto in Aquarius. We're not going to see it in the collective right away, but we can see it in our personal lives. So what is the genesis for you? What is the beginning for you with this energy standing at this threshold as the sun ushers Pluto in? Okay, so the sun is just about to usher Pluto in and conjuncted this Genesis star. Okay, this star that speaks of the beginning, speaks of our cosmic beginnings, speaks about the beginning, taking us into the galactic center, the center of the Milky Way, taking us into the places that the Milky Way and its companion galaxies move into in the supergalactic center, which we're going to be talking about in April when we have an amazing trine in that. But for right now, we're seeing a new beginning. Now, on the cosmic level, there really is no end and no beginning. And yet, with the work that we are doing, trying to surrender more and more of our perceptions and stepping more and more into the other parts of ourselves that live in other star systems, other galaxies, other dimensions, all coming in to line up. This is just a feeling of how we can step into an awareness of crossing the threshold into a new beginning. Now, if I probably won't see in my lifetime the embrace of star beings coming in to help us, but hey, that doesn't mean I can't personally do that. So we've got Aldebaran helping us with our Genesis moment. What is it like standing at the threshold for the next 20 years of Pluto in Aquarius? What kind of transformation? Because Pluto transforms everything. So what does that feel like? Now, I'm feeling it as much lighter than this dense Capricorn Earth energy, because Aquarius is this air energy, and I get to breathe air now. So I'm excited. I'm feeling really good and really positive. This Pluto in Aquarius is happening in my first house of identity, and I've been letting go of all these senses of who I am and letting go of labels, letting go of titles, letting go of all kinds of ways of being, while at the same time claiming responsibility for my life. So it's been interesting, but now I feel so much lighter with Pluto about to go into Aquarius, with this sun Aldebaran helping me understand this next moment, which is dun 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 dun, at 4:56 at Pacific Standard Time. Pluto da-dum, enters Aquarius, and the sun winks at him. That's what I'm perceiving here. And they are straddling. The sun's on one side of the star I just talked about, Aldebaran, and Pluto's on the other side of it. So the sun is still casting light right here, so that Pluto and this star can like really get together and really work, because Pluto hasn't seen this star for a long time. So we've got this connection happening right here, early degrees Aquarius. you have any planets or any angles in early degrees Aquarius, you're really going to feel this. If you have planets in 28, 29 degrees of Capricorn, you've been feeling this for a while. So we have just really crossed an important boundary, and we are looking at new possibilities coming in for us. So this is the energy that is about to happen in an hour and 10 minutes from where I'm standing now. By the time you watch this, Pluto may have already crossed into Aquarius. And so figure out, okay, when was that for you? And how did you feel? Did you feel anything? Did you notice anything? Did you have an idea that popped into your head that said, I should write more poetry? I really liked that when I was doing that. Let me do that. Or, you know what? I'm going to call this person. I'm going to create a collective group where it's just a whole bunch of really smart people getting together and nobody has to collect money from anybody else to be there. You might want to find a group like that. I found 2 groups like that in the last 2 days, so that's always nice. So Pluto 0 degrees into Aquarius, this is what that chart looks like. And so what else is going on in this chart? In my other videos that I'm linking below this video, I talked about Haumea being the higher octave of Neptune right on a shapely attractor, which is a huge cosmic point. I also talked about Fomalhaut, which is divine feminine archangel Gabriel energy conjunct Saturn and Gong, this trans-Neptunian dwarf planet, and Venus on the galactic center, the center of the Milky Way. So that's probably why I was talking about it, and seeing that as a threshold moment of being able to really feel, no matter where I've been, no matter what I've been doing, it's like I am on this earth now, bringing everything that I know from elsewhere here now to the earth, bringing it all into my daily life, just having a cup of tea. And what happens when I drink that tea is I feel this whole energy of this threshold moment and this Pluto going into Aquarius, and I'm feeling it in my whole body. And all I did was sip a cup of tea, but I added the other dimensions to drinking that cup of tea. So that's how we bring it in. That day by day, moment by moment, in all of the things we do, bringing our awareness of so much more of who we truly are into our daily life activities. So that's Pluto going into Aquarius. Now, this is a star cluster that's at 2944 Capricorn. So we're still feeling a connection to this star cluster. And so I just wanted to show you this dense concentration of all of these stars. And these are the early degrees of Aquarius stars. Aldebaran, the one the sun just went conjunct with, Alberio, which is this great mother star, and Altar, which is the star of courage. So these are our early degrees of Aquarius stars, and we get a whole star cluster. This is a picture from the Hubble telescope pointed at what we would call 2944 Capricorn. So this is exciting. If you want to see my other videos that I did on Pluto into Aquarius, they're linked below. I have a handout with all the dates of Pluto hitting those 3 stars that I just talked about. Okay, and so just email me to request a handout of Pluto into Aquarius dates. And all you have to do is hello@reneevarnadore.com. And if that's all you want is that handout, then great. You can then unsubscribe. But if you email me and ask for that handout, I'm going to automatically subscribe you to my email list, where you're going to find out about my new moon ceremony that's coming up on a Saturday in February. It's February 10th, right after the new moon on February 9th. And that's going to be like 9 a.m. Pacific time. So you're invited to that to ask questions and hang out and blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to be doing a couple more of these videos as we get used to this beautiful, amazing threshold energy and blessings to everybody. This is exciting times. And I want to know in the comments what's happening for you as we go through this big completion release of Pluto 2959 of Capricorn with the sun. Woo! And Aquarius 000, boom, open. What's beginning? Stand at the threshold, look at the big picture. What do you see happening for yourself in the next year or so? Okay, love and blessings, everybody, and hope to see you soon.